everyone, so this video is going to be a review on the Irresistible Me 8-in-1 Sapphire Complete Curler that I received. I'm super excited to try this. I have a very inexpensive wandless, clipless wand that I bought from TJ Maxx a couple years ago, and it's not like the best thing. It doesn't really have like a temperature setting. It's kind of just like on and off. So I was excited to try this. It comes with 8 different attachments. It came packaged in this box here, and it was actually pretty heavy. I wasn't expecting it to be as heavy as it was. You open it up and it tells you all the different attachments that you have right here and some quick facts. And then all of the attachments came in this roll-up bag here. And it came with a glove, which I think is super helpful because I definitely do not want to burn my fingers when trying to curl my hair. And then this is what the curler looks like. Of course, it's like my favorite color, a purple, blue, sapphire-like color. Right here it has a screen that displays the temperature, which I think is awesome because you always want to be aware of how much heat you're putting on your hair. It goes well past 400 degrees, but I used 350 degrees today to achieve this look. And then it has your power button, up and down switches to adjust the temperature. When you plug it in, it lights up red. You set it to the temperature and then it starts to blink, and you can see the temperature getting warmer and warmer, and then when it reaches the temperature that you want to use, it turns green. It heats up super quickly, well within 90 seconds I would say. And it comes, and then right here there is a lock and an unlock, so you know which way to twist it to lock it in securely so that you don't have to worry about it falling out, which I think is pretty awesome. And it comes with a 360 degree swivel cord, which is super nice because when you're rotating your arm in all these different directions, the last thing you want to be worried about is like getting the cord wrapped around your arm. Okay, so this one has tourmaline infused with ceramic, which means that it's going to give you really sleek, smooth curls that aren't going to have a ton of frizz. It has negative ion technology and infrared heat, which means that it's just going to style your hair a lot faster so that you don't have to keep it curled for like 30 seconds in order to get a decent curl. You can hold it for 5 to 10 seconds and get a really nice curl that doesn't fall even as you are continuing to curl the rest of your head, which I think is pretty awesome because sometimes we don't always like have time to pin curl the curls in place while they're cool, and sometimes you'll curl one side of your head and by the time you get to the other, the curls on this side have fallen. So because of that feature, it makes it so that the curls stay curled. Next, I'll just go over the different attachments that it comes with this 25mm attachment, a 13mm attachment, a 32mm attachment, a 25mm attachment, a 19mm attachment, which is the one that I used to achieve this look, a pearl attachment, 13 to 25mm attachment. The other one was a 25 to 13mm attachment. So basically this is like a reverse curling wand. And an 18 to 9mm attachment, which is the smallest. So they all have their own little individual slot with a Velcro flap to go over the top of them. There's even a slot for the actual wand and for the glove, which is super awesome. It makes it really convenient to travel with, and you just have to roll it up and it snaps shut on the front. And this is made out of a really nice, probably some type of like polyurethane type of material, but something that's like super sturdy and heat resistant, so you can actually lay the wand on the case basically and don't have to worry about burning anything. So I've used this curling wand a couple of times and I really have been enjoying using it. Like, I'm super excited to be using it. I have used the second to largest wand, which was the 25mm, and it gives you like a more loose wave, and then I have used the 19mm, which gave me these more like ringlet type curls, and then I've used the pearl attachment, which is kind of a somewhere in between like a ringlet and a looser wave, kind of, I guess, I don't know if you would call it like a normal curl. It heats up extremely easily. It has 8 different attachments to give you whatever look you're looking for, which are going to work well with fine hair, thick hair, coarse hair, short hair, long hair, basically any type of hair that you have. you should be able to find one of these attachments that'll work for you, and it'll give you like a bunch of different looks. It stays at that constant temperature the entire time that you have the iron on. It has a pretty sturdy build, but it's still a really lightweight iron, so you don't have to worry about your arms getting super exhausted as you're trying to curl your hair. And it doesn't take long to curl your hair because of the constant temperature and the technology and what it's made out of. I mean, you can hold it up there for about 5 or 10 seconds and it should curl your hair. You don't have to worry about it. It'd probably take me about 20 minutes to curl up my entire head, and I did use rather smaller sections. So yeah, I'll probably do like a side-by-side demo of me curling my hair, just a little portion of it, so that this video isn't super duper long. So also, Irresistible Me was nice enough to provide a coupon code for, I believe, like 10% off. I will link it below, as well as a link to their website in general. And I think that's pretty much it. All right, so thank you guys so much as always for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.